Oh my gosh, I cannot live without my cheese.
Cheese is life.
Good.
Cheese is what's a world without cheese?
I love my chicken.
Chicken and
Chicken
everything.
is delicious, and
Chicken
all the protein I get, and
chicken sandwiches.
chicken on threads. And
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I need meat. I just need to have meat, and then I need to have some cheesy
the egg omelets. Oh my goodness, the egg omelets.
Egg omelets.
No guys, we are just kidding. We are vegan now for 7 months, and we are doing great.
Amazing.
We are doing amazing.
Do not miss the meat. Do not miss the dairy products at all.
Not at all. The whole family is vegan, and yes, 7 months ago we ate meats and dairy products, and we were fine with it, and we didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
It was normal.
And
we liked it, you know.
And there was this lady at Trader Joe's the other day asking me if I'm still vegan and if I still eat meat and dairy products, and if I could imagine going back being a meat eater, and I told her no, absolutely not. I love my new lifestyle.
I have friends or just random people saying, oh wow, you've been vegan for 7 months, like do you think you're gonna go back? Or like, you're still vegan, Stephanie? Whoa, how is that going for you? And I say the same thing, it is the best decision I ever made. It's so, I don't even know the right words to explain it. It's just, it's incredible. It really is.
And one reason why I don't eat chicken anymore, and I really like chicken a lot, is I watch documentaries and I just saw with my own eyes how chickens in slaughterhouses, what they have to go through. Imagine being hung upside down, shocked into paralysis, having your throat cut, then drowned in hot water while you are conscious. That's the stuff of nightmares, and it's a tragic reality for billions of birds each year. These animals have virtually no protection from the worst slaughter abuses. Like, just reading this is making me feel so good that I am a vegan and I don't eat the birds anymore. We just literally found out 8 months ago, was it 8 months ago, that the male baby chicks are thrown into grinders,
and you see it.
I've never heard of it. I have never heard of this kind of cruelty.
The cutest little chicks, little fluffy chicks you just want to squeeze and cuddle with, are just like getting tossed, and they're like they're just going down.
Female chicks are the lucky ones, and the male chicks
because the female chicks
thrown into
become hens, and then they produce eggs and get injected with hormones and all that stuff.
They're not really the lucky ones.
They're not really the lucky ones. I was just gonna say, it's all sad. It's all sad.
Thrown into grinders, and I just found out 8 months ago. I've never heard of this method. I've never heard of this. Nobody, I don't know. I'm around a lot of people, but we haven't talked about this. And I mean, I haven't read about it either.
I didn't know about it 7 months ago.
So
there's a lot I didn't know.
I think that is whoever came up with this method shouldn't be proud of. It is so cruel and so primitive.
And you have
I cannot believe you are doing such primitive things to our
But you have to know the people that are doing this have lost their feelings completely.
People
who can see that, who can be okay with that.
Yeah.
Seeing these cute little, chicks just hatch and then just throwing them in there.
But those people have to make money, they have to feed their family.
They have to feed their families. This is their life job,
I guess they haven't found another job, and I guess they get paid well enough to do that. And you lose your feeling, you lose your
I remember watching
compassion.
a documentary, and a guy that actually worked in like the slaughter industry said he completely just like turned off his feelings. He had no choice. He needed to support his family, and you can tell they're just completely not compassionate at all. It's really sad, actually.
The reason why we don't drink milk anymore, and I never liked milk as much, but I ate ice cream and there's lots of milk in it.
Yeah, cookies.
But the reason why we stopped is we watched little baby calves ripped away from their moms right after birth.
Right after birth.
And so the moms can give us the milk and baby calf
It's
gets...
so sad. The mom screaming for her child.
This is one reason why we went vegan, because it's not just about the environment, and the environment is a big issue, and it was not about my health at all. It was purely about the animals. We were horrified when we saw these documentaries.
Yeah.
And we would never go back being meat eaters.
Never.
Because we cannot smell meat anymore. It smells, it stinks, it's disgusting.
The thing is, meat doesn't even taste good if you don't put spices on it and stuff. It's just like...
It doesn't. It tastes disgusting.
Just imagine like biting into a zebra or something. That's not enjoyable. People would probably wouldn't even eat meat if that's what we had to do.
Most people wouldn't eat it, and then there are these weirdos who want to prove, oh yes, of course, look at me, I eat it. But these are just the weirdos. Normal people, I'm sorry to say that, but
people did that, people would look really crazy.
I think so.
Just imagine if we had cows or pigs, and then people just started like biting into them, and like they were all bloody, and just like people would look crazy.
Yes.
It's because, you know, we prepare the meat, you know, or not we, but the people that slaughter the animals prepare the meat, make it look pretty, package it, so we don't have to see all the gruesome stuff. It's very hidden, and I think that's why we just don't make a connection with the animals. We just...
I mean, I have made the connection. I'm a complete animal
I'm an animal lover.
And
I used to call myself an animal lover before I was vegan.
Yes.
And now I think about it, I wasn't really an animal lover, because if you're an animal lover, you love all animals.
You don't eat your friends.
You don't eat your friends. You do not eat farm animals.
And I was always thinking, while I was eating meat, you know, I was always thinking, you know, oh, you know, like, it's not good that they have to die for me to eat them. But I was not really making a connection. I was not really thinking, why do I eat them? Why do I eat my friends?
I always thought it's very fast. I thought, oh,
birds are so cute.
I thought the animals were roaming around, like especially when you see cage-free meat or cage-free eggs. You think they have all this room and they're just like living the life. But cage-free doesn't even mean... It means like you have like an extra 2 feet of room, which isn't even anything. It's like such a lie. They're just trying to make it seem like the animals are having a good life when truly they're not at all.
We bought cage-free eggs, and we were feeling good about us. We were thinking that these animals live a happy life.
Yeah.
And they have enough room.
Yeah.
And you know, they can do whatever they do in nature, and that's all a lie. When you look up on YouTube how they are caged and, you know, abused, mistreated, tortured, you know, I mean, after I saw that, I don't want to touch chicken and eggs anymore. Eggs are hen period anyway, you know, I don't want to eat hen periods, you know.
But you know, a lot of people think that things on YouTube and documentaries aren't really true, and you know,
some people really think that.
Some people really think that, but when you actually see someone going undercover pretending to work in a facility that says, oh, the animals are happy, you know, cage-free, all this stuff, and they actually like hold a camera and they're actually helping them slaughter the animals and stuff too, because they're trying to get as much information they can.
There are these amazing people who put themselves in danger.
Their lives in danger. Yeah.
I don't know lives. I don't know what happens to them in their cart, but I really don't know what happens to them in their cart. But I mean, it's like they give us these footage. You know?
And they do it for the animals.
We finally can see what they do to the farm animals, and I'm so happy I could see it. It turned me vegan right away. I threw out all the meat and dairy products out of the refrigerator. And Stephanie, can you imagine having meat in the refrigerator?
No, I can't imagine
and
seeing eggs
milk,
like
cow milk.
Oh, let's get an egg and like boil it or whatever.
Instead we have almond milk and eggs. We don't need to eat the fake eggs. There are fake eggs out there.
They really do have fake eggs, guys, that actually do taste like eggs.
Amazing.
They use alternatives to make it and stuff. And I mean, I'm not surprised that we're able to do this. We live in such an advanced world. Like, look, we have iPhones. Who thought we'd ever have iPhones? I mean, and people are surprised, like, oh, you can make artificial meat, you know, or you can make something that like mimics meat and it tastes like it. It's like, what? But yeah, we actually can, and like I feel like I've experienced it. I've been the taster of these foods, and after I've tasted them, like we really don't need to kill animals anymore. Like I'm completely happy. I don't feel like I've lost anything at all.
Once in a while we are eating meat, and on Sundays, because you know, it's like it's like
beefless or
beefless or
chickenless.
And
they have fish that is not real,
prepared with like seasonings, just like you prepare meat.
Yeah.
And it tastes really good. We put it on our pasta or rice, and we do this once in a while because Ray and my son Dylan, they once in a while like to eat that, and then Stephanie and I and Isabel and Christina eat it.
Something different,
But we actually don't need it. Usually we just make rice and pasta and potatoes. Tofu and beans, and all these products.
Yeah.
And it keeps us full and happy,
satisfied,
And
I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything.
We share some of the recipes on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want to check it out. And we just wanted to give an update on how we are doing. We are doing amazing.
We're doing awesomely. I feel so good.
I feel amazing.
It's like a feeling you feel within. I'm not kidding. It sounds crazy, but once you do it, you feel different. You feel like a completely different person. These have been like these 7 months have been like the best months of my life. Like I literally can tell people that the best months of my life.
We eat more fruits and vegetables, and it makes, like, I guess, the glucose in fruits, it just gets into your brain, and it gives you this extra energy.
And carbs. And we love carbs.
We love carbs.
And before, I used to eat carbs with like fats, like meat, or fats like cheese and stuff. And I didn't get those feelings. I didn't feel differently. But I think if you just take away the fats and you just strictly eat the carbs actually benefit you. I'm not gaining weight from carbs. Before, I used to gain weight from carbs because I was mixing it with different kinds of foods. But if you just eat carbs on itself, your body like craves it, like it loves carbs. I don't have like urges anymore, or always thinking about food is the worst. Don't you think?
It is horrible.
Thinking about food.
And let's just talk about weight. I mean, we didn't go vegan to lose weight. We really went vegan for the animals, but
health came into it.
The health came into it, and like we feel better, we have more energy, and we lose weight. And I already lost, without really trying, I lost 10 pounds, and I must tell you, it feels amazing. I mean, I always thought I looked pretty good. I was never too much worried about my weight, but 10 pounds less it really shows in bikinis, and Stephanie lost 15 pounds already.
Literally in like 3 months.
It makes you feel lighter.
It's great.
It makes you feel lighter, right?
Yeah, and I didn't lose the weight right away. It just took time for, I think, my body to get used to this new diet, lifestyle.
Right. We talk about 7 months. We don't talk about losing 10 pounds in 1 month or 2 months. It was literally 7 months, and I was surprised when I went on the scale, because we don't go on the scale every day.
I feel like my metabolism is so much faster now. I literally feel like I've been eating more than I used to, and I feel like I'm not restricting myself. I eat when I'm hungry, and then I stop eating when I'm full. And I think, isn't that everybody's dream, just to like eat?
It is.
And not worry about gaining weight and actually losing weight? Like, I would have never thought in my life this would be something like...
I literally have 2 breakfasts in the morning, 2. And then I want to say I have 2 lunches.
Big breakfasts.
2 big breakfasts, 2 big lunches. I need all this, full for my body. And then I take it easier at dinner. I'm not making big dinners.
The truth is, you don't really need to eat dinner.
You don't need it.
It's kind of another tradition.
I'm full for my 2 breakfasts and 2 lunches.
Yeah.
And so I am not going to bed being hungry.
Yeah.
I am still satisfied when I go to bed. And it is just a given, you eat whatever you want to eat.
Literally.
Except you don't eat meat and dairy products.
Yeah, and there's a lot of really delicious foods, I know.
It sounds extreme at the beginning. It sounds like, oh my goodness, what can I eat? There's nothing else to eat, but there is.
But once you look into it, you're like, wow, of course there's plenty more to eat. Like, I was kind of nervous. I was like, what am I gonna eat? Salads? Like, I don't wanna eat salads. And the truth is, I don't eat salads, guys. I'm vegan, I don't eat salads. Maybe once every 2 weeks I'll go out and get a salad, but honestly, I don't eat salads, and it's pretty nice, you know?
This is what we wanted to share with you
Yeah.
today. We wanted to share this with you today because we want to share our positive experience being vegan and, you know, not missing out on like meat and dairy products and really being happy with what we can eat. And yeah,
it just gets better and better, to be honest. I'm so excited. I feel like my birthday's like every day.
this is honestly how I feel.
Yeah.